Well, our theme for the month is joy. All right, can we all realize that we probably have a greater capacity to experience joy than we currently have in our world?
Yes.
That we could expand our abilities to be more joyful and just access that state of bliss more frequently. So when you consider joy and you think about, happiness, delight, everything is right with the world, when we as metaphysical Christians meditate and we go to that space, and we finally hit the space where we are one with God, and there is an energy of bliss that fills us and descends upon us, is that not one of the highest states of joy that you experience? When you are just one with God, love. And there's nothing wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with the world. Everything is right. And you just want to sit in it, don't you? You want to sit in it, and you want to breathe it in, and you just want to let it fill every cell, every thought. And you actually are just one with this beautiful energy of immense, unmeasurable joy. And then you open your eyes. And you want to bring this energy into the world, don't you? You want to bring this beautiful energy into the life around you. And it becomes a profound experience. In last month's newsletter, I wrote a little article which I neglected to bring. But I had this experience on Healing Night. And it was the experience of touching this vast ecstasy. It was beauty. And I was with God. And then I could see my life in matter. And I could see all the gifts that I had left unopened. All the gifts that were all in my world that I had walked by and left unopened. And I felt this desire to go back and understand how to experience love in the space of form. In this world of matter. To open the boxes of matter, of God love that supports my soul and my soul journey. Because it's all around us. We did not come here without that beautiful support and supply. And it was a space of awakening for me. Now, you would say, well, Cindy, of course you came right back and started opening those boxes. No. But I remembered. I remembered the joy, and I wanted to hold to that. So I will read my little newsletter. I keep it opened on that page to remind myself of the experience that I had that night, to bring back into my awareness there is something for me that I have yet to open, to bring that greater ecstasy into my world. Can you guys feel it? Can you feel that there's so much more for us here? All right. When we look at Jesus' teachings, because when you really look at what did Jesus say about joy, it's specific in certain areas. So I wanted to briefly share what he says. There's 3 little things I want to share. This one is when he's writing his mother a letter after his dad died. And he says to his mom, and she's grieving. He'd gotten a letter that his father had died. So he sends her a letter saying, don't grieve. This was his appropriate time. And then he said, yours is a ministry of love. That's your job. Go now and do your job. If you will lose your life in serving, which is your job, you will be sure to find it in the morning sun, the evening dew, in the song of the birds, and the flowers, and the stars of night. And just a little while, it will be a pleasure for you to enter, and the greater problems of your soul will be solved. Do your job, and yours is a ministry of joy. In another chapter, he was talking to the people that were toiling, and they were very sad, and he said, cease to seek for heaven outside yourself in the sky. Open the windows of your heart, and like a flood of light, heaven will come and bring a boundless joy, and what you do will no longer be a burden. change your energy, look to God, and do your job. And then he said to a beautiful woman who had lost her son, dry your tears and do your job. With duty done comes happiness and joy, and gladness cheers the hearts of those who have passed on. Do your job. Now, when Jesus talks about duty done, he's not talking about duty as we see duty, as you now owe me and it's a responsibility. When he speaks of duty, he is talking about do what your soul needs you to do for your expression on this planet. Do you. Do you. I don't think Katie McManus knew we were doing joy, but she sent me a little thing she got in meditation. It was joy, just own yourself. Do you. When we are in our own energy and we can feel that beautiful space of this is me, this is me expressing, there's this energy of rightness. It takes us back into that bliss state, maybe in a minute reflection, but at least we touch it. There's a bliss when we're doing what we love to do. There's this space of rightness and of yay, me. I feel the love of God supporting me. Is everybody feeling it? All right. And then when we do that, we can celebrate life by celebrating self. Do you celebrate yourself? We can celebrate life by celebrating self and understanding, I am here and I get to do this. How awesome is this? Of all the people in all the world and all the planet, I get to stand right here and do this. Do this. My mind would have crafted many options for my life. And my mind typically duplicates what I see on TV or what my teachers tell me or whatever. I could have been a world traveler that taught. I could have, stayed in corporate and done something there. There's so many things I could have done. But my soul said, no, this is where you need to be. Think all you want, Cindy. Your bliss is here. Stay here. Do this. I will guide you. My joy, my soul is here. Do you hear what I'm saying? Most of us have had the experience of being on a path that our brain might have created for us, but we felt the truth of what our soul is asking. When we are giving that which is ours to give, and it literally is in everything that you do. When you are giving your soul, your energy, you hit that space of joy that is undeniable. And you radiate and you see it. I get to do this. Isn't that exciting? I get to do this. I get to go into my closet and pick a color to wear. How cool is that? I didn't get to do that when I was a kid. I get to drive a nice car. I love that. How cool is that? Can you feel celebration for yourself in your life? And you get to pick. Okay. When you are filled with joy and you are so happy and so blessed and so dynamic, sometimes things begin to look interesting and things happen around you when you are so filled with joy and so happy.
Yes, that's awesome. And you are. You're so filled with joy.
I'm so filled with joy.
I love it. How can I get some of that?
Well, I can show you something. Did you need some help?
Yes, I need you to help me. I want the joy.
No problem. I will help you. No problem. You stay right there.
All right.
Cindy!
Sarah!
Oh man, you look so happy.
I'm so happy.
today.
I just did something.
I need help with the music.
Oh.
Could you show me how to do this? We want to be joyful but not overboard.
Oh, of course. And did you need me to sing with you?
Please.
Okay, I love it. I love it. That'd be my great joy to do that.
Thank you.
I love that.
Cindy,
So I'm just so happy.
I'm just not feeling the love of the world, and I know that you're connected with love. Can you help
Oh,
me feel
honey,
love
my
better?
beloved, of course I will.
Thank
My
you.
partner.
I need you to help. Show me love.
Oh, yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
oh my, you are so happy.
I'm so happy.
You are so talented.
I am so
Can you
talented.
please fix me?
Well, that may be a tall order.
You can do it.
Okay. All right. So I'll. Okay.
I was first, though.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna feel that beautiful joy, and I'm share my light with Doug, and I'm gonna share my light with Sarah, la, 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 la. And I'm gonna share my light with Patrick, and I'm gonna share my light with Rachel, and everybody's so happy. Is everybody happy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Feeling it.
This feels great.
Why are you still here?
You're here,
Why are you here, though?
but because you're helping me.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's you, me.
Feels great, feels
You're
great
helping
by
me.
you.
Yeah,
Feels great by you.
Yeah, okay. It feels good?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Okay. Can you see yourself?
Yes.
All right. Doug,
Yes,
I love supporting you in your joy,
thank you.
but I'm not your source. God is your source, and you can do this on your own. Off you go. Sarah, I love you. God is your source, and you can do this. Patrick, you can do this. God is your source.
Okay.
Rachel, you can do this. I love you, but you must find God within your own heart. There you go. All right.
Man, I'm glad they're gone. Now we can really get down to business.
No. You are my beloved, love of my life. I am not your source, and I cannot make you happy. I will share my joy with you, but you have to find your own. Every one of us finds herself in that space. When you're in joy, you're a magnet. You're a magnet, and your joy blesses everybody. Know that, accept that. But you cannot bring someone else along with you, because the minute you do, you start getting drained. And then you start getting tired, and then I'm no longer doing what I need to do. I'm fixing Doug, and what a handful that might be. And Sarah, and Rachel, and Patrick, and I can't get rid of Patrick. And how often in our personal relationships do we take on the responsibility of the spouse? Oh, they're not happy, I'm not happy. No. If I am doing what I need to do for me, my joy will radiate to them, and if they're unhappy, good for them. Let them enjoy that. They're learning something. But my joy staying on track with me. Do you understand? All right. So one of our first awarenesses should be, we've already learned to connect with God, yes. Stay and give our light to the world. But the awareness should be, my joy blesses others. I am not responsible for that. Can you be aware of that? My joy blesses others, and I am not responsible for that. Don't you feel empowered? Yeah. Ready to go? Just excited? Okay. So, I have one more awareness I wanted to share with you. Actually, two more. This is the other minor issue that you will go through. Once you've found your joy and you are doing what you love to do, and you're having such a fabulous time, and you've gotten rid of all the people that are hanging on your field, and you're just showering your light with the world, someone will come to you and say, I have an opinion about what you're doing. And I don't think you should do it the way you're doing it. And you need to stop. And then you go, are they right? Am I wrong? Have I not been doing this right? Oh my God, I need to stop. Being joyful. Doing what I love to do. So I'll give you a small little minor example. As a child, you all know I do not cook. As a child, I learned to cook that which I loved. So I know how to make popcorn, and I know how to bake. I loved baking. I loved baking. And that was my great joy. As a kid, I loved to stir stuff, put it in the oven. It was fun for me. It was a great joy for me. I'm not artistic, but that was somewhat creative. And so, even as I grew, I would bake probably once a week. As I grew into an adult and became aware of life, I would make reduced fat, I would use applesauce instead of sugar, and use all the things, so everything I baked started getting healthier and healthier. And I would probably bake once a week. When I started InterQuest, we met at my home. Every Tuesday I would bake something. Zucchini bread perhaps, perhaps something, so I could have just enough for me, and everybody else would devour the rest. There, that was win-win for me. I got to experience my baking. It was fun. Somewhere, someone said, you shouldn't do that. There was an opinion that was very strong levied against me. And I said, oh my God, I'm wrong. I shouldn't do this. But I try to do healthy, but I shouldn't do this. So I stopped baking. I stopped baking 25 years ago. And now I bake maybe once or twice a year. And now it's not always edible. It used to be quite delicious. Now it sometimes goes into the trash. But I will eat it, of course. But this is what I wanted to share with you. That was on me. I allowed it to happen. But there are moments when I will tell Patrick, I want to bake something. And when I feel that inside me, I know it is a moment when I'm getting ready to be happy. I may not bake it. I may not have time to do it. But the desire coming up within me goes, oh God, I'm getting close to joy again. I'm getting close to something I really, really love. Oh, this is good. Bring it on, God. Bring it on. Because sometimes you can't bake when you get hit. But do you hear the joy within me, that little thing that that little girl loved to do? Brings my soul pleasure. And I don't know why you say, well, how do you benefit the world? Because I'm happy. That's how I benefit the world. Because I'm happy. I'm not feeding the hungry. I'm happy. Do you see? Can you all feel that within me? And I would bet, each one of you has a beautiful joy within you that got tabled or shut down because of an opinion of somebody else.
420.
Yeah. How many of you don't dance as wild and frivolously as you once did because someone had an opinion of your behavior? I know, that's a big one. You know? So, awareness number 2. I honor my joy. I honor my joy. I let it express, and I don't let anyone's opinion stop me. It's not their joy. It's my joy. Everybody take a breath. Still feeling inspired and ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So we are going to commit with God. We're going to connect with God. We're going to begin to celebrate self. Celebrate self. Realize that just because I am happy, I am blessing the whole. And I find my joy by doing my duty, doing my job. And sometimes my job is to make some zucchini bread. Sometimes that's my job. And I shall bring it to you next time I get it. Do you see? All right. So we want to let our joys express. We want to let ourselves express. Connect with God. Let ourselves express. Be aware that my joy blesses the whole. And be aware that my joy should be expressed regardless of the opinions of others. Okay? All right. I wanted us to take a moment just to go within and let's clear our field. Shall we do that now? So just put your feet on the floor. And let's just see yourself in your beautiful column of light. Allow a beautiful light to engulf you. Feel that you are in your own sacred space. Take a breath. And let's lift up that column of light just a little bit. Feel that your angels are lifting you up into a beautiful open space that is filled with excitement. The energy is bright and shining, and there is beautiful excitement in the air. Can you feel it as you lift up? This is the space of your potential joys. Can you see them? I just want you to get into the energy. Allow yourself to be lifted up, a column of light into a space of expanded, bright energy. Now I want you to visualize yourself stepping into the energy. And just look at your energy field now. Look at your body, physical, and notice if you're carrying anybody with you. Let's just brush them off. Just brush them off. This is my potential space, not yours. Go to God, go to God, go to God, go to God, go to God. Clear your field. Everybody feel yourself clearing? Clear your field. Now, you step deeper into this space. Joy is my divine state. And I want you to open your heart and see. Is there any joyful activity that I have put on hold? And just allow a visual to come or a symbol. Is there a joyful activity I have forgotten that I have put on hold? Breathe. And just become aware of whatever comes to you. There may be a memory. Maybe you can understand what's being given to you. Maybe you don't remember. But whatever comes up, receive it. Feel. Can you reawaken this activity of joy? Why don't we try? Just say yes to this activity of joy. And bring it into your heart. Feel a little stronger. Feels good to say yes. And I want you to breathe into all the beautiful energy around you. This is your potential. This is for you. And we're going to ask your angel to bring you a gift that you can take with you, that you can hold in consciousness. Whatever symbol comes to you, you will see it or know it or feel it. This is the symbol that will connect you to this space of divine joy, joyful expression in your life. Whatever comes, hold. And place it in your heart. I am ready to be joyful. Joy is my divine state. Take a breath for yourself, expanding. And I love that I get to live this life. Come back down your column of light. I get to live this life. Feel yourself coming back into your chair. Feel yourself alive. Notice the gift that you brought in your heart and the talent that you've said yes to. And God, we thank you that we can be that joyful expression. Take a breath. And just gently open your eyes. How do you feel?
Good.
You expanded? Okay. Celebrating. Ready to celebrate yourself? Did you see clearly something you had put on hold? Yeah. Celebrating life. Allowing ourselves to be that greater. We are all seeking the right duty, the right thing that would make us feel good. And your guidance is always within you. Always. So this month during November, we want to celebrate ourselves. We want to celebrate life. Did anyone get the newsletter yet? Do you know what next Sunday is? It's Cool Stuff Sunday. Can you hand me that little package that's under my chair? This is the thing. In our world, we all get cool stuff for ourselves that we never wear or use because it's cool, but it's not appropriate. So next Sunday is Cool Stuff Sunday. and you're going to wear something cool that you've been saving for a special day. It could be something as fabulous as a beautiful headband. Now, don't you know I've been waiting to wear that look? Now, do you think I could do them all in this? Well, I certainly could. It may not be appropriate, but it's me. Maybe I lived in a lifetime where I liked putting flowers in my hair, because when I saw it, I had to buy it, and I didn't know why. Because it's Cindy. Does it look good? I don't know. Yes. Think of all the cool stuff that you've got saved for something special rainy day. It might be the crazy tie that Patrick doesn't get to wear because of me. It's true. It could be anything. But I want us to, I want this to be our homework. Let's find something that makes our souls sing, that we love. And it's not going to look appropriate for the mall or wherever, but it's appropriate for Sunday. And let's come and celebrate our lives. Let's walk in next Sunday morning and go, oh, look at you, and look at you. Oh my gosh, look at you. You're fabulous. How cool is this? Do I have any takers?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, everybody say, I'm ready to celebrate myself.
I'm ready to celebrate myself.
And joy is my divine state.
Joy is my divine state.
And so it is. Yea, God.
So it is.